Everybody, how is everybody doing? So today on the video we're gonna watch with Patrick, it was September the 10th, 2025 when this video was made by me. This is my own footage, my own live stream. We're going to talk about the deep concern over the lack of the financial accountability regarding the Whittaker family channels. We're going to highlight a screenshot of a text conversation between Eric and Patrick, dated August the 14th, which mentions monetization earnings. And we're also going to talk about the control of the platforms. During this live stream that I had in September the 10th, we're going to talk about when Patrick states he only has control over his personal Facebook page and denies having control over the YouTube channel or other monetized platforms. We also question, where is the money? Where is it being directed? And who's managing these doggone accounts? And we're also going to touch upon the state of the Whittaker family living conditions in the property, noting that their home has been condemned. Was it condemned, folks? Looking back, remember the sewage situation. Everybody was saying, well, they have 30 days to vacate the premises. Did those 30 days ever come to pass? Did they ever leave? And were they being treated like a circus show or just somebody's bread and butter rather than been treated with dignity? All right, so let's get this party going. We're going to get it started. Let's go. We got to bring out, we're going to go over here and play this video. As you guys can see, this video here, make sure my audio is good because I didn't really do an audio check. I just kind of like jumped on, baby. Let's make sure audio automatic volume. Okay, everything looks like it's running up to par. Yay for me today over here looking like a YouTuber and stuff. Yay. Had 141 likes, 6,148 views, streamed live on September 10th, 2025 from me. This is my content. Copyright disclaimer under 107, the Copyright Right Act. Don't need to do it, right? All right, please keep in mind that everything that I am going to say today is based on my opinions and my opinions alone. I would highly encourage everyone to do your own research on any topic that I ever discuss. Form your own opinions and go about life as you want to. Do not take my word as a fact. I am not here to be your therapist. I am not your babysitter. I do not babysit the chat. Be kind, be courteous, and have a good effing time. All right, so September the 10th. Let's see what happened September the 10th. And we're going to turn it up just a little fast. On like 1.25, it gets too fast for you guys, please let me know because I will turn it down. It's so glad to see all you beautiful, shiny people in the chats. It is nice to see you. I hope that your guys' week was as eventful as mine. I had a very, very eventful weekend. I'm not going to go into the details. I'm not going to bore you with the details. But let me tell you, wow, nothing bad. It was all good, but wow. Wow, 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 wow is all I got to say. Holy macaroni. And thank you for the moderators that are taking your time out of your day-to-day to mod the chat. It's not a paid position, so please, everybody, be nice to the mods. Tell them thank you for coming in wearing the blue dress. All right, thank you. Let's go ahead and get rocking out with this content. All right, so wonder what it is. I haven't watched it, but I think I kind of know. I'm excited. Right? I'm excited. And wanting and what you need. All right. Everybody like to walk around like they doing God's work. Out here just grimy as ever, honey. Just out here got their hands in the cookie jar. They got caught with their hands in the cookie jar. Okay. Messing with these people. All right. Matter of fact, they took the cookie jar and ran out the door with the cookie jar, folks. Okay. Thanks, Peachy.
All right, where should we begin? We're going to go over here and check because Mr. Patrick said he's doing a live. So we have to keep our eye on the time. 7 p.m. He is supposed to be doing a live. Okay, he's supposed to be doing a live.
Okay, let's see if we can screw
I have some
through.
information.
Oh,
I want to share with you guys.
Ooh, okay. I had some information. What was it? Tell us, girl. Tell us what the information was, honey. Okay, we're here for the deets.
Okay. First of all, I want to share this screenshot. All right, let me share this with you guys.
What was the screenshot?
I can't wait. Oh, Courtney, it's not good. It's bad. I mean, like, what? So the first screenshot I want to share you guys.
Let's make this
I'm
big,
blow
honey.
it up so you can see it. Okay.
Let's make this
Make
big
sure
so
guys
you
can
can
see it on
see it.
StreamYard. Okay. Hey, Okie softball girl. Good to see you. So let's read this. This was dated August 14th, I believe. Okay. I got to
Can we make it bigger?
minimize it a little bit so I can read it all. Yeah. August 14th. From Eric to Patrick.
There we
Okay.
go.
Guys, ready for this? I mean, I gave you a long enough intro. So anyone that comes in late, I don't know what to tell you.
Must have had an audio issue. Let's go up 10. That's before I got new equipment.
Patrick responds.
There
That's
we go.
cool. Me and Timmy and Kenny are out here in the
Damn it, Lady K. Your audio sucked.
6,000 now. By the time I get out these other videos, I think it's going to pop. 76 grand ain't good for you. Now keep in mind,
Okay, so there was a discrepancy there. Remember, guys? Remember they said that $76,000, but we now know that that was 76,000 followers in like a couple of days. Okay, so now we know that that was a discrepancy. That was not money. That was subscribers. Okay, so we're here to correct the information where we made mistakes too. Okay, so that was 76,000 followers. Okay, let's go
August 14th. This came out August 14th. Yeah, let me get it up there so everybody can see it.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Thank you. I wanted to read that.
76,000, folks. 76,000. You seen it right. You heard it right. I ain't telling you nothing but the truth. Okay?
No, we misread.
No,
Let's correct the information. 76,000 followers.
sound. I was upset that Timmy doesn't understand that's happening. This is Country Girl. Hey, Country Girl. So I have no sound.
Yeah, I had no sound. You had no sound because your audio or your stuff at the time sucked.
Do a mic check here. I did. Okay. Turn up your volume, babe. But it's almost time. 7 o'clock, guys. I won't read it all, but it's there for you guys if you want to look at it. It says, it's not that, man. I just try to keep my personal life private, but it's too late now. They found it and they are hitting hard. Monetization went up $2,000 on YouTube today. It's up to 76,000 now. By the time I get out there,
I think that because it was a run-on sentence, so I think that's why we were thinking it was $76,000. He said it went up $2,000 on monetization, and it went up 76,000. So I was reading it as a run-on sentence, but we now know that's why it wasn't like I was just coming out lying to you. It was simply because it was a run-on sentence. Periods mean something in life.
out, but it's back. Okay, Lord Jesus, don't start your crap with me now, StreamYard. And it's going to pop. It's going to be in there. It's going to be on there, man. You know what I'm saying? To me, page real quick to make sure we're not going to miss a live. I don't even know if you can schedule like a live on.
Okay, so here it comes where he comes up.
Attribute their own unacceptable running. So maybe that's a statement that she, hey, Twist, good to see you, honey.
So here's when he comes on. This was the first live that he did after they were taken by, the Whittaker family was taken by APS. This is the first live that he did after the couch video with, Betty there, very upset, highly upset. And then here he comes, right? Periods do mean something. Plan B. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Let me drop the StreamYard link in case anyone wanted to come up and join, because this is the viewer show. Every time that I do one of the Whittaker things is for you guys to come up and voice your opinions about what we're covering. Okay? So please feel free to come up. You will have to show your face behind in the green room here, and then you can turn your camera off.
See you in here, Ernie.
Oh, he's waiting for the guy. He's waiting for the guy. Remember Ernie? He's waiting for the Ernie. The guy.
Oh, that's what he's waiting for, Ernie to come. Okay.
Guy. He's got a guy.
He's got a guy. Everybody needs a guy. And Ernie, by the way, everybody, just to let you know, Mr. Evans still thinks that I have the plague. Ernie Evans still will not refuse to have a conversation with me. Absolutely refuses. I've apologized. I've removed all the videos, but we're going to review those videos over here now, right? So, he's saying nothing. Silence. And the sound of silence.
Yeah, Betty's doing okay. Kristen Alexander.
Yeah, only one. I only have one stream up, honey.
Okay. What are we waiting for?
He
Well, you
just sitting
definitely
there.
don't
It
turn
takes
into the.
time, Tracy Adams.
Hey, good to see you back.
I've got somebody else that's trying to join in here, so that's why it's taking a minute.
Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait. We ain't got number time.
Doesn't he look
I'm not
pissy?
on their property?
And we're spitting in his cup. We'll wait, baby. No rush.
It says it's adding you, Ernie.
We're gonna introduction to Ernie. Remember?
Wow.
How the
Thanks, Eva
shits
Hale.
went down. He said he ain't gonna come, I
It
guess.
says no answer from the live video guest, Ernie.
Oh God. Come on. Come on, guys. You don't have your shit together. Hell, I suck at YouTube, but I can get my stuff together now. I even got a chair. I got a YouTube chair, honey. And a microphone. Let me quit talking shit. Let me quit talking smack on this guy. Come on, Ernie. Get up there.
I'm an asshole. I'm a straight up asshole.
Oh boy.
Lord Jesus, what is wrong with me?
Yeah, because you need someone else to talk because you're not. No, damn. You must have had some spicy food for supper, Florida.
As of right now, Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray are in a safe place. I know where they're at, but I can't.
Thank you, J and
divulge
J.
that.
Boy, he took forever, right? Oh, and then he froze. Let's fast forward it. Does Ernie ever get up here? I don't remember if Ernie ever gets up here.
Right now is getting the family back together. We don't care about nothing else. So
Said you can call me Jesse. That's my name. Okay. Cool. Jesse.
I thought he fell asleep too.
Carla Murphy, it's my house.
Oh, remember he
Ray.
said he was going to give the house. That's right. He said he was going to give the house to his house to the Whittaker family. And that's on record. Okay, Betty, go get your house, girl. Betty, go up there and be like, can I get that deed? Can I get that deed? Can I get those keys? He said he's going to get the whole damn house to the Whittaker family. Remember that? I wonder if that lawyer, if her lawyer got a hold of his lawyer yet.
He
Oh,
wants to come to my house, he can come to my house. That's just the way it is. You know, a lot of people out here. I think we've all missed the real picture here. You know, we spent more time trying to keep BJ away from the home and worried about getting her put in jail more time that we have been trying to get a Whittaker's home. So, you know, here we are. And I think that if we'd have went a different route besides worrying about making sure somebody wasn't in that house, we'd probably see a different result here.
Hey, Lolly.
well, if you wouldn't got someone that was over the Whittaker finances, you know, movie stars like Britney Spears has conservatorship, right? That she needs someone to look over the finances, what she's spending her money on. But everyone was so worried about making money that they didn't put the legal oomph into it Okay. And the money would have been protected from any outside people that wanted to get their grubby little hands on it, in my opinion. But no, we made trips across the country to Amish land to buy potato chips for Lorraine. You know what I'm saying? But that's near and they're there now.
They don't bother me, Sarah Jennings, at all.
A long time ago, isn't it,
That's
Elizabeth? September 10th,
my
2025.
mom told me
This
a
is when
couple
this
days ago. She
happened.
said, if you're right, and God knows you're right, then you're right.
And let me make this clear. The community wanted me to review these videos. So that's why we're going over it and we're taking a look back at the last 7 months about how things look very different now on a lot of different aspects. So they wanted to have a voice there and they get one. They're the viewers. They're the ones that made the Whittakers. The viewers are the ones that made the Whittakers who they are. Without the viewership, wouldn't have it.
So anybody that's on here, if you want to throw rocks at a glass house, keep throwing them. Who cares?
Sir, okay, never mind.
You're right, Patricia Harris. The family is
So you will hear me.
the major.
You will hear me
and Whittaker
now in real life time and on this video. So it does get a little confusing. I try to stop it, not talk at the same time because it gets so confusing.
didn't have that interest. So I'm gonna take some fault in that failure. Before all this happened, Timmy was having a good time and going fishing and riding a sea-doo, and
I have
just
no
laughing at
idea.
life.
I have no idea if he's been to court
Going in
yet.
and eating him a sandwich with 15 pieces of bologna on it, but it's kind of turned into a
He got someone gave him rabbit ears. That stuff cracks me up. I'm sorry. That's just a Facebook thing.
show, and Katie Moore Whittaker don't have nothing.
Oh,
Y'all
we're gonna
people
hear
don't
from
know what's what.
we gonna hear from Katie Whittaker. So
Just like I said,
hang
we're not
tight,
going to get
folks.
in this conversation, but I can tell everybody on here. I
Boy,
have
that
control
word
over
makes
one
him
platform,
mad.
and that's my Facebook
I understand.
platform. The other platforms, I don't have control over them, nor do I have control over the money that goes on them. So you need to talk to somebody else about that.
Oh, okay. Then we're getting some answers.
Sorry, I spit for those that get grossed out by that.
It never did gross me out that he spit in a spit cup. You know, Patrick might be a lot of things, but that I have several brothers. They spit. So what? It didn't bother me, but maybe it's not good camera etiquette. Some people smoke.
Yep,
Wow.
Timmy was living his best life, and that changed. And I have a video that I'll put on here a little bit later of Timmy running up the road in his socks, screaming that they're taking his mother. So that's not good. We'll also address the little drug problem while I'm sitting in here. Everybody says that that I have a drug problem. Anybody that knows me personally, that laugh in your face. And yeah, I got my leg broke, but I still have. Would you look at that? Look at that. Can you people see that?
No, because you're moving
I
it
didn't
around.
get that filled. Look, make sure you look real good.
Quit moving it
Okay.
around, and I will.
And to be, and I'm not standing up for Patrick, but you guys know I tell it like it is. When someone breaks their leg, like I don't know what part of the leg he broke, but that is a bitch to recover from. Why do I say that? Because I know someone personally in my life since Thanksgiving has been dealing with an issue with their leg. Broke a femur. Someone very, 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 very close to my life. Still, they just had manipulation done to their knee 2 weeks ago, and they're still only have about 120% in their knee, and you need 130. And that was only done because of the manipulation. Since the around Thanksgiving. And where are we at now? Okay, so I get it, I understand it, but that doesn't that doesn't mean I like your ass.
Okay? That's
So
an
I don't
old
need
school
rehab.
move there, my
I don't
friend.
have a drug problem. I'm not violent. I'm not a criminal. Think whatever you want.
Are we about to go over all
Josh,
And I
this?
let me
believe
ask you a
it. It's
question. You
hard
tell
to
me how in the hell that I can
I'm going to
rant.
be honest with you. It's hard to recover. Like it's painful. It's frustrating. So I don't know what people expected out of him. What they expected him to do when he broke it. How he broke it. That's his business. Okay. Everybody has a personal life, but I don't. It is what it is. But I'm going to tell you, it's not easy to recover from. And then if you don't have resources, financial resources to do the required therapy, the therapy is extremely expensive. Why do I know this? Because I have someone extremely close in my life that is dealing with therapy sessions that are range from $850 to $425. Okay, if you're paying out of pocket, I know this.
Sack, Airbnb with a broken leg, just getting out of the hospital, and I sat either in the bed or in the chair. So unless I'm getting woke up in the middle of the night because God gave me a third leg,
I think you can drive with
you
a
might want to think
broken
about
leg,
that.
depending on which,
Ooh. He
I'm
said,
gonna. It's hard. Like the person that I know, it was very difficult to get in and out of a vehicle. I'll tell you that. Okay, just from now, everyone's different. Everybody's different. I'm only speaking from my personal experience with a loved one close to me. I'm not speaking for Patrick. I never talked to Patrick about his broken leg. Okay, I never did. I didn't speak to Patrick at this time, September 10th, 2025. I was the mean bitch, remember? No one liked me. I was too honest. I was too truthful. I was too opinionated. I was too loud. I cussed a lot. I thrust my pelvis. Okay, I wasn't liked. Still not liked much, but you know what? Jump off the carousel then.
Eric lied. He said Eric lied. He said Eric lied. Eric, we want to see the video. Eric said he got a video. Eric, cough up
Oh,
the
I know I
video.
don't have to explain. I don't care. I don't care if people call state police. I don't care who you call.
He's not a Whittaker,
My
honey.
shit adds up.
This
That's all
is Patrick Rorick, Cherokee. This is Patrick Rorick, one of the people that decided to film the Whittakers. He's a neighbor to the Whittaker family at the time. So he was the person that started filming Timmy and the family on Facebook, not on YouTube. Got a partner named Eric Carroll to come over and help him. Eric Carroll reached out to him. This gentleman that you see on the screen is Patrick. They became in a contract together, and then we're downhill from there.
say.
We never encourage anyone doxing, harassing, or calling any local authorities on anyone
But I
from
just
this
wanted to get
channel
on
that we
here
review.
and let
Amen,
everyone
Ronnie
know that
Angel.
we are working towards bringing the family back home and bringing them back together. And hopefully everybody can have a good evening and stay off drugs and, not be a criminal
He
and
said
all that
stay
kind
off
of stuff. Take care.
Well,
That
I
was
guess
it.
I guess
Okay.
Ernie never showed up, I guess, in that stream, right? So this is him from September 10th, 2025. All right, let's keep going.
I guess that's it. He's on.
Let's see
He's
what
gone.
else we show.
He said he on. Wow.
Is this another one, maybe? Like, seriously, I had to go back because I don't remember everything. I'm just being honest with you guys. The soft underbelly Mark backed out from what I heard. Yes. It was a big thing about the GoFundMe and a lot of situation. I won't speak for Mark, White Underbelly. There was a shit show from there, but yeah, he stepped away. And then this gentleman that you see on the screen, Patrick Rorick, lives down the road from the Whittaker family. He started filming the Whittaker family, got a partner, and then it went to hell. It was bad. Cherokee girl comes, I believe, from the Gypsy Row sector, and please welcome all of those people and that come in from over there. They're good people. They're funny too. Okay, like please welcome them over. And if they have questions, help them out because I don't think that they followed the Whittaker family content.
Come on, dude. Wow. Can you just talk?
I will see you in here, Ernie.
That was 2 minutes of silence, by the way, just to let you know. I skipped through it. Let's go ahead.
Betty's doing okay. Kristen Alexander.
Okay, Betty's doing okay.
So I guess this is the same thing. We just went
It's
back and
okay. He
watched
didn't
it
say
all the
shit,
way.
Nick. He didn't.
We just
She
went back
said,
and
if
rewatched it.
you're right, and God knows you're right, then you're right.
He
So
probably won't.
anybody that's on here, if you want to throw rocks at a glass house, keep
Okay, we
going.
just
Who cares?
we rewatched is
Okay.
what we
It
did.
says my personal page has been discovered. This is Eric in the black, Patrick in the blue. Okay. Eric says, my personal page has been discovered. People are hitting me like crazy. I was trying to keep that from happening, but dude, I guess I'll
Hey,
start
Allie.
pumping on there as well. And I already have it monetized, so it can start bringing in the bonuses too. I'll let you know, and we will split it. I do have dad talk stuff coming on there too. I already had 1,000 for the month before I started doing the Whittaker stuff because of the trial. Patrick responds, that's cool. Me and Timmy and Kenny are out here at Little General giving fruits and vegetables away. And if it bleeds over to your personal page, that's a good thing. We are in it to win it. He says, let me get it up here.
Wow. How do you guys you guys have to go back and listen to this again from the beginning? Because let's listen to this now. Okay, whoa, we gotta go back. We're gonna slow it down. We're gonna listen to it. Okay, we gotta slow shit down. Sometimes you just gotta slow it down, listen, and think about what we know now. Okay. Everybody was out here doing God's work. They were just looking out for the Whittaker family. They were trying to get him a new home, get him some new clothes, some new shoes. Oh, I have a shoe story I could tell you. Oh, yes. I have to get permission first. Okay. I want to put this in just to give you something to chew on a little bit. Remember whenever Betty went and got her toenails done? It's a story that evolves around that. But I got to get permission to share that story first, and not from Betty. Okay, from someone else. But you guys, let's clock it. Let me write it down on a piece of paper because you know me. I get to doing stuff in my real life and I'm like, now what I said I was going to do? Shoe story. Can I share the shoe story? Okay. Now, after you guys listen to all this right here, okay, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, Lord Jesus, help us
Eric
all.
says, my personal page has been discovered. People are hitting me like crazy.
Yes.
I was trying to keep that from happening, but dude, I guess I'll start pumping on there as well. And I already have it monetized, so it can start bringing in the bonuses too. I'll let you know, and we will split it. I do have dad talk stuff coming on there too. I already had 1,000 for the month before I started doing the Whittaker stuff because of the trial. Patrick responds, that's cool. Me and Timmy and Kenny are out here at Little General giving fruits and vegetables away. And if it bleeds over to your personal page, that's a good thing. We are in it to win it. He says, let me get it up here so you guys can see it. So it's not that, man. I just try to keep my personal life private, but it's too late now. They found it and they're hitting it hard. Monetization went up $2,000 on YouTube today. It's up to 76,000 now.
So, see, that's the same one that we read. But that's crazy because that made me think that $76,000. And that's what you're going to hear me say. But I don't know if you guys are interpreting that way too. So trying to put out a false narrative, that's not what I was doing. I'm reading what the message says.
By the time I get these other videos, I think it's going to pop.
Wow.
I mean, there it is.
Wow.
I mean, do we need to? This was in August. So let me tell you something. August, they will get this money in September. Okay, September 21st. That's how it works on YouTube. Between the 21st and the 25th is whenever YouTube sends you a money to whatever account you have linked to. This man, Patrick, just said he does not have control over or anything over the other accounts except his Facebook page. Okay, so Mr. Eric and Beardman, Dwayne, has the YouTube, the Whittaker family channel. Okay, so that's where the money's coming in at too. They didn't mention that. And I asked that repeatedly in the chat last night when they said that they were going to ask questions, and I got timed out for an extremely long time. I could never chat in there again. But see, since I'm on the back end of this and not in just in the chat, I know that they were seeing my questions and they blocked my comments. They timed me out, but I know they can still read it. And as that went on, and I kept hitting them, I know AdSense. How much money did you make? I know how much you're making per video. I know how to do the math on it. I know how to calculate it. His face was getting red, and I just kept in and kept going and kept going. Okay.
And they didn't ever answer any of the hard questions. That's whenever Eric Carroll was over on Dad Talks with his little sidekick, this guy here. Let's go over here and, we got to remember this. Where are you? This guy.
Is that I only own one platform. I have Facebook, my own Facebook.
That guy, when he was on that guy's channel. Okay. They wouldn't answer any of the financial questions, but they said they were going to be fully transparent with the community on any kind of donations that were given. Donations, money, all of that. And there was no transparency. There were some chicken scratches that we don't even know if that was legit or not. Okay. There is an analytics on all of social media platforms that you can literally print off if you have a computer, which I would assume with all the technology that this guy has.
Is that I only
He would have a printer, wouldn't you think? And they could show it. They could read it. Transparency is key, right?
So I'm just saying, there it is. I don't know what else to say to you. I mean, I hate to prove people wrong, but that's terrible. That's terrible. So we're going to now go over to the person that he does not like. Okay. And that is Katie. All right. And we're going to listen to what she has to say. He doesn't like her. And she's going to explain. Okay.
Yeah, he did have a job. I think that he drove he had many different trades. So he did have a job. Yes, he did. From truck driving to other things. I don't remember all the things that he said, Cherokee, but he did have a job.
Let me bring it up here.
I'm going to skip through the
Thank you for the
sound of silence.
There it is. Yeah, he sure does. Like, what is this for?
Everybody's telling you they love you, Betty.
I love you. And by the way, I've never received a cease and desist letter from anybody to say that I can't play these videos. I have been, at the time everything was going on, we had decided not to continue on sharing a lot of information because we weren't doing any good. So I want to make that clear. I know that a lot of information went flying around. So I want to make that very clear. I've never gotten a court order to keep my mouth shut. I've never gotten a court order to not speak anything about anyone that I'm reviewing today. If that would happen, I would respect the law. I would respect the court's decision. Okay. So I want to make that clear.
Betty looks sad. I hope that this man that is with her goes and gets her some help. All right. Thank you let me go back up to that chat. Lunar Wolf, thank you for letting me know that. It was very kind. I hopefully that they're getting her some help and maybe be meeting with the counselor to help her process.
I feel okay. I'm just tired. I'm worried a little bit.
I don't want to say
Yeah,
your
I
name
bet you
on
are, honey.
because I think it's like maybe your real name, and I don't want to say it. I'm going to say your abbreviation CC. Thank you for your Cash App. I appreciate that. I just don't want to acknowledge you with your real name. But let me give you something, baby. Let me give you something real quick. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Let me give you my favorite.
Bok bok bitch. Chickens are bitches. These are bitches, dude. Bok bok bitch. Oh. Oh. Bok bok bitch. These are bitches, dude. Chickens are bitches. Bok bok bitch.
Bok, bok, bitch. So thank you, CC. Thank you. All right.
Hopefully, will you tell that guy next to you that you need to talk to someone that is
So the audience
skilled?
is kind of they're kind of interested in wanting to know why I took money from you guys.
You ain't get no money from us.
We know Betty.
Well, I mean, they're curious. They seem to think that I.
Okay, that's you.
Oh
Okay,
my
thank you,
God.
Cherokee girl.
No, I don't know if I could do this, guys. This is hard. I'm about to be in tears.
Eric, you got all the money.
You know, I don't think
Wow.
so. Cherokee girl, I think that there's been a lot of misinformation put out on Betty. And I'm gonna say this from the heart. Um, I hang on a second. Let me think about how I can say this without opening up a freaking can of worms. I think there is a lot of information that was put out on Betty, and people think that she is a manipulator. I think that she can perform for the camera because she knows it brings money. Okay, I think that her mind has known since soft white underbelly that when a camera shows up, that means money to her. Okay, and she will go with the flow. I will tell you that in my perspective, from what my communications, I don't think Betty had ill intentions towards absolutely anyone in her family. But that's just my perspective. I got to be easy what I say because I don't want to say too much. I'll just leave it at that.
Wow.
I'm kind of curious about something. Whenever you and Eric went over there to get that protective order
In her ear
that
all
day,
day.
and you come back home, did you have a copy of that protective order in order for you to know that you were supposed to be
I'm
going
okay,
to court
Taylor.
on
Thank
the
you,
4th?
honey.
No, he didn't.
I am waiting for that too. That's why I want to be careful, Elizabeth. There's going to be I'm going to tell all the viewers now. There is going to be on this channel. I don't know who's going to be involved in it. Okay, but I'm going to invite certain people onto this panel that were involved in this behind the scenes. They may not, some of them don't get along anymore, but they can jump down. They don't have to be on panel together. But after this is a closed case, there are going to be real conversations from behind the scenes. I have never got a cease and desist from anyone. I can say whatever I want. I'm choosing. I want to make this very, very clear. I'm choosing not to speak about things behind the scenes out of respect for certain people. But Patrick crossed the line with me whenever he encouraged kitty, pussy fucking cat, to try to dox me. And she doxed two families that were not me. Okay? The fucking ball's in my court now. And one of the people that put out, put out information, that doxing is illegal. And if someone is on court supervision or is on probation, that's not a real good look, kitty. You might want to get that through your little fucking circle of friends. Just saying.
There was no copy of it.
Oh,
He kept it.
Yeah.
I took him, I couldn't
No,
go,
if it's
but I
right,
didn't
remind me
want
of
her.
tone down.
Yeah.
Who is
well,
that?
We need to get that
Who's
straightened
that?
up. That seems to be an
Cherokee? I gotta
issue.
know who that is.
Oh, go get her a hotel room. If she wants, ask her, would you like to
No,
go?
I'm not mad at anybody. I just, the truth comes out.
Ask her if she would like to go get maybe a hotel room or something. And just kind of like, just be, get her a nice hot bubble bath and light some candles, play some jazz music,
Yes.
get her a nice ice water and let her relax. Keep her up. Oh, I don't know. I'm about to lose my shit.
Comes out on anybody. So I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I kind of
No,
wish
she
Mark would
doesn't
be
know
like,
just what you
okay,
tell her.
she's
knows what's
sleeping on
going
his
on.
dirty, right?
She's very aware.
I don't know. We can go back.
You're
Let's
right,
go back a
Larry
little bit.
Woods. It was. That's exactly how it was.
I can't why it's
That's
live.
how it's supposed to be on all. Because got paid from that platform, but it went into Eric's pocket. So that's where we're going to go with that. There's proof to show that too.
This is bad on a lot of levels here, folks. I
And
would
your point, Chess Garcia.
Charles, you said Eric. You said Eric has the money.
Nobody's been able to see Tammy, Lorraine. Nobody. Yeah, I took all that money from my house. That's why my house looks the way it does, right? And then we have everybody say it. Eric said I was a sex offender. Look at my record, people. Go find it. Show it to me.
It got real messy. And let me tell you, behind the scenes, it got
Hard to
you.
track.
And, people that were behind the scenes, it got really messy. I'm talking about people's life was threatened behind the scenes type of shit. Okay? Like, I'm not kidding you. Yeah, it got real mad. And a lot of times people didn't get up on the platform and talk about it. Okay? Because it was being handled in a different manner, so you couldn't. I mean, it was crazy.
It's your condo whenever you can't walk.
I'm sorry, I did not want to go look up the man's record, so I cannot tell you if he is
Anyways.
or is not.
I mean, I guess that's good for the evening. Tomorrow, I'll have somebody else on here, and we'll have another conversation. But it won't be a conversation about Eric or bashing or anything like that. We'll just leave it at that.
I think I can answer this. Don't they all get welfare, EBT, SSDI, and social worker? I don't think there was a social worker. It wasn't really considered welfare. It was disability and social security because they're over 65. And I think I can say this without getting in trouble. I'm sure they'll let me know. People just assumed that they received like a food card or food assistance. Until you know, you don't know. Okay. So I'm just going to say that it's too much of Betty's personal information. And I still have, a confidentiality like that I hold close to me with Miss Betty. So I don't want to talk too much about that. But they did deceive. I mean, you can, there was disabled adults in the home. So that could believe, a normal person could believe that they received disability and they're over 65. And so they would receive some sort of, check for that. So they got EBT. And that's the thing. That right there. Some services weren't provided to them, and also where they're at in West Virginia, there isn't a lot of, like, if you compare Chicagoland area to West Virginia, the resources that are available in like Chicagoland area and metropolitan area is not available in the West Virginia where they're at. And I'm telling you this because I spent time on the phone trying to help them locate services to provide assistance to this family in some sort of fashion, and it just isn't available. Okay? It just isn't there, and it's a shame. It's very sad. So, I can say that, but the food card may not exist, and I'm going to say that. Are you playing?
Heard it was exaggerated, but I haven't looked myself. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable. I know it's public information, but I don't go in and look at people's criminal records.
Yes.
It's disturbing enough for what was being shown that he in the text messages that
Leesky
we
is
had
from the
already
area. He
shown.
knows. Like Leesky is from the Chicagoland area, the same as like me, even though people say that I'm not there, but whatever, fuck ever. About every church has free food offerings. Absolutely. So it's just not the case. I'm in New York and people here with SNAP don't have any cell service free. It's not available, right? Like it just depends on the area what's available because of the tax and all that in that area. West Virginia in that area just doesn't have the resources. And I also tried to help another person that lived in the area try to receive some help. And that's why I know, because I called so many places. And let me tell you what they told me. There's no funding. There's no resources. I'm like, what are they to do? They're like, we have no answer for you, ma'am. And I was like, what the hell?
He had. Let me close this out. He had. They're off, so he stopped. But this guy knows he has a hold on her. Yes, he was arrested for disturbing.
The only one that drives is Larry
Yeah,
and
I haven't looked at
BJ.
his thing, so I can't stand up here and tell you what's true or not because I have not went and looked myself.
Okay, let's
It
see
is
what
public
else.
information. Anyone can go and look. But for me, but I'm going to go over here. Now we're going to go over to Katie because Katie has a lot to say, and he doesn't like Katie at all.
Well, I thought like I didn't know who Patrick was. Okay, so I was learning Patrick as I went. People were like, "Well, have you looked up his criminal record?" No, I hadn't looked up Patrick's criminal record at the time. I had no intentions on looking up Patrick's criminal record. I don't make it a habit to look up people's criminal record until they try to find out who I am, and then if it's public information. Kitty, 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 kitty. Then I find out everything I can about you. But I yet to release that information that's open for the public. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Okay, he does not like Katie at all. She went live, and we're going to play what she has to say. All right. And I'll keep my eye on in case they lost connection.
And I thought this girl at the
Who's
time, now
Katie?
remember, this was September the 10th, 2025. I thought that she was going to had more information, but come to find out, not really. So, all of that. So we'll listen to what she had to say.
Katie, she has a public. She just hasn't actually. Exactly because of Mark and all that, but through the last name, people connected it. So, and she has a lot to say, but she's been following it since Mark. So,
Okay, so I'm going to say a few things. Like, I don't ever come on here and I don't ever make lives. But here's what I'm going to say. So, everybody that's local wants to get upset because I ask questions about the money.
Okay, so then you probably know more than Cherokee girl probably knows a lot more than I would know about the West Virginia area because I only know from phone calls. I've never been to West Virginia. Was only trying to navigate through phone calls, and I may have never got a hold of the right people, and you would probably know way more than I would know since you're born and raised there. But I was trying to navigate through phone calls and get transferred all over the doggone state. It was insanity.
To me, I don't even live down that road, but everybody is aware of what that family was and how they lived. And how do I know everybody was aware? Because guess what? They were exposed and it was seen through Mark. So how come nobody else went and checked on them? Why is it all up to me or my family to go check on them or anybody else? We're not kin to them. Like, I am putting my point of view on here because
I thought she was kin to him because her last name was Whittaker. I was assuming.
it keeps circling, but she's
like playing two sides to the story. I'm keeping it what would you do? You would go get like something notarized. How much does that cost? It doesn't cost very much money to get a advocate. So that would be fraudulent as well.
And also, I was talking today with someone, and we were discussing some things that would have helped, immediate help, since they knew that Ray had a problem with using the bathroom. Did any of the people, I'm talking any of the people that would make content on them, ever think about going and getting that man some Depends? I call them man pants, okay, because it's just a different, kinder word than. Did they never think?
Boy, my audio cut out
made
so
off of the
much.
content off of them? That would have maybe have helped a little bit. It wouldn't have solved the problem, no, but it would have gave the man some freaking dignity. He was shitting down his legs, folks, on camera. They never thought, this probably, oh, but that's better content, isn't it? Freaking sick asses.
And that kind of content there used to piss me off. Instead of not choosing not to put him on camera with himself looking, not cleaned up or whatever, that used to make me very angry.
And while you're at it, when you pick up him some Depends, get him some Ensure, because he wasn't looking like he was eating much. He looked like he lost a lot of weight over the last. God.
Since I've lived down there for, I guess it's been 14 years, they've always been in at home. They've always
Yeah, he
taken care of
could.
themselves.
That's so true. Absolutely, he could have. Like, I believe if he has a medical card, he absolutely could have. Absolutely. Yep. True story.
Been made public years ago. So years ago when they were made public, how come none of you all that are so concerned, like, oh my gosh, you're...
It kept freezing, so sorry. This isn't right now. This is at that time.
There we go.
But
like, I don't want anything
to let you know that my viewers at the time would let me know, and I upgraded the internet service, okay, to a business service. I upgraded the microphone, so we don't have those problems over here now.
out of this. And want to talk about my followers? I had followers on here. I do hair for a living. My Facebook is public. I don't keep it a secret. I don't care.
Okay, so I think
let's
she
see.
was just a bunch
I
of,
don't even know.
like,
I'm
why
saying,
didn't people come and do the stuff? Okay, so this is kind of like,
there's been so much said.
she said a lot of stuff, though, it looks like. But
What I need to reply to,
she
I need
ended
a
up
notebook
being
to set and write all this
someone that, in my opinion, do you guys want me to continue or go to the next video? You can take the girl out of the hills, but you can't take the hills out of the girl. There you go, girl. Cherokee, have you tried a prescription from your doctor? Oh. Yeah, and the pads, too. Absolutely, you can. So do you guys want me to continue on listening to her? Because she really ended up really not having a lot of information, if I kind of remember. But we can go to the next one. Lady K grew up with all brothers riding dirt bikes. Now, I absolutely did grow up with all brothers. Oh, thanks, Beast, for dropping that. So I'll wait for your guys' response if you guys want me to continue on this video or we're going to skip to the next one. Put this up here while I go to the next one. I'll wait for you guys because she didn't really have a lot to say. I want to get to the juicy stuff. Okay, like we have to do this in sequence. All right, so let's go back. Oh, let me go back. No. Okay, let me go back. Okay. Go to the next one. Huh. This one was with the receipts. Okay. So on this video was streamed here. Go through this. This one was streamed September the 12th, 2025. And let's see here. We'll be back in a bit. Anyone demanding? All right, so let me go ahead and. So this had 2,239 views on September the 12th. And I'm going to share this tab instead. Okay. Close this one out so I don't have too many tabs going because StreamYard doesn't like that. All right, so you guys can see when it was streamed, September the 12th, 2025. All right. Turn it up a little bit. Let's see what this one is. Interesting. It's called Odd Justice, Whittaker Privacy Act at Whittaker Family 2025.
Taylor said, I wish I would never found these people, right? I mean, it's sad.
Oh, this is with Ernie Evans. This is starting in when Ernie Evans comes into the picture. I have nothing against Ernie Evans. Everything that's in this video is from September. I didn't know the guy. He jumped in. And I was very confused about, have you met Patrick? Did you know Patrick? How did you know Pat? Like all of the things, right? So, yeah. And Mr. Evans and I do not see eye to eye, and that's okay. I'm always open for a conversation with Mr. Evans. Mr. Evans chooses not to converse with me, and that's okay too. You don't have to converse with people if you don't choose to, and that's all right.
It is very sad. So now we have a new person that is coming in to save the day. He says, okay, he is not from Odd West Virginia. He's not from the area. He is a friend of Patrick. He went on and did a live last night, and we're going to watch it, okay? We're going to watch it. And we're going to look at, I don't know why the StreamYard is like big down here and little down there. She said there is a new law they're wanting to do. Yes, there is. What is already in existence isn't really protecting people off. It protects housing. It protects workplace in the Disability Act. And they're trying to make sure that it reaches now over to social media, not just for the Whittaker family, but for anyone that could find themselves in this situation. So yes, so that's what is trying to take place behind the scenes, folks, behind the scenes. And until it's actually has some teeth to it, I don't feel comfortable sharing the information because the people actually asked me not to. And obviously, yeah, could I get some clicks and views off of it? For sure. But that's not what my purpose is, okay? That's not what, I'm not saying who, where, and when. But I'm going to tell you that there are people in that area that know people. And this has been brought to certain people's attention, and it will be.
So what happened was there was a petition filled out. Okay. And it was sent to the governor. I don't know if you guys recall. I think this is what I was talking about here. And it went to the governor, the petition for not just the Whittaker family, but the Dignity Act. All right. If you guys remember, if you guys were here for those streams, we had dropped and we had filled out a petition that we sent to the governor, and it received a lot of things. I don't know if the current law that has been put into place, if all the letters that we sent in from this petition had anything to do with it. I cannot say that. I don't know. Did it help? Maybe, but I'm not taking credit for any of that. But we did do it. Okay.
Be addressed. It will be. I'm telling you. I'm like, is the huge? Are people that find themselves in this situation in the future, or how there needs to be evaluations, okay, before you can say, well, they said I could. Are they mentally capable
we need a flow chart.
of making those decisions? Okay, and that's what we need to do. Oh, let's bring in a music guy. Right. We are very behind in the times, and it's sad because we live in a digital world, right? We live in a digital world. We live in a digital world. I just can't believe it. So this is the guy. Okay, this is the guy. This is the guy. All right. So very interesting fella, I must say. All right. And I don't think he understands. I got to turn him on like a little high because he's kind of slow talking. He doesn't really say too much. So, and that's a problem. If you're going to make this big, I don't think you realize millions of views means millions of people are interested now in what's happening, Eric. Okay? So be prepared to make a statement and with some information, not just, I play bluegrass.
Lots to tell you tonight.
You don't have lots to say. No, you don't. No, you don't. Actually, you didn't. But carry on, sir. I got to go past that because he don't know much about copyright strike.
We'll send this out to Timmy.
So he's at, here's the problem that I have right now. He's having a good effing time. He's over here. See, Lord Jesus, give me my blood pressure pills already. I'm only freaking 14 minutes into the stream and I need my blood pressure pills. Listen, it's not for howdy doody time over here, right? You say you're going to make a statement. You're going to give us some information on the Whittaker family. And then you want to put your dog up there. You want to put a slap your knee music up, whatever, dude. But stop. Not just Eric. The other guy is a bad guy. He needs to get Betty out of his house and Larry. All of that stuff,
Yeah,
Taylor,
Cherokee.
it takes time,
Some of it's pretty
and
raunchy.
I'm going to tell you, it is happening. Okay?
My name is Ernie Evans, and I am just like you. I started watching the Whittakers back when Mark had him on stuff like.
So let's listen to this because sometimes people's stories have changed through this, okay? So this is interesting. Let's see. This is his introduction to the Whittaker. Lord, I don't know if this may be dangerous. We may not be doing a good thing. What are you guys getting me into? You wanted to review this content. What's really your alternative motive with this? Okay. Oh. You guys are trying to get me in some shit again.
Underbelly, and became very, very, very just intrigued and entrenched in watching. And when a new episode would come out, which wasn't very often, we didn't really get to know a whole lot about the family during his stuff. But he did an excellent job. I thought that he brought something to the forefront that needed a lot of attention, and he did that. So I started watching.
But keep in mind, folks, two people. Never mind.
Watching, and then things kind of went sour, and it might sound familiar. Some things happened, and bad luck, and all of a sudden that's all over. And then there was another person involved that didn't last very, very long. And then what started happening was these things started coming across my feed about the Whittakers, and I'm watching Timmy, and I'm watching this.
Hey, okay, good to see you, baby.
But he was funny. He had a southern
Lolly,
draw, and he was out there doing stuff with him. So all of a sudden, I'm seeing Timmy laughing and joking around, leaving the house, fishing, zip lining, and doing stuff. I'm going, what in the world's going on? And it was just a very humorous thing. So I started laughing and really enjoying it. But I noticed that every time they'd go somewhere in the truck, Patrick would be playing some bluegrass music. Well, you won't meet a bigger bluegrass fan than me. So that's how I got interested. I contacted Patrick, and I wanted to know what his connection to bluegrass was.
Yeah, I remember that.
I would watch how Timmy moved.
Yeah.
And there's not a whole lot I can do for people to help them out, but I really wanted to help.
And I'm going to tell you, Cherokee girl, like I have to say, that is so hard for me because, damn it, that's hard for me. And lied about her brother dying. That was so hard for me. She agreed with it. She was going with the flow because of the conversations that I've had with Betty. And people can believe it or not. I don't give a flying rat's ass. I don't talk about what the conversations that I have with or with I'm just not, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, that's hard for me to digest. It's like when, that's so hard for me to digest. But she did co-sign it. She did co-sign it. She did. She absolutely did co-sign it. And BJ, I believe, was had her hands in the cookie jar. There was a story that was aired on social media that Betty had kept their money in a place on the property, and all of a sudden the trailer burnt down. And up in smoke went the money. Okay?
Situation. And we talked about what can be done. I'm a promoter and a producer of music. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm not a caseworker. I'm not an expert.
Betty went along with it.
I'm chasing the dream that I have. I have a full-time job. I'm very busy doing what I do. But I was very, very moved with how this family had transformed. And if you look at the old videos to the new videos, and you see
And
them smile.
Mr. Evans is a very talented musician. You got to give credit where credit is due. I do not discredit his musician, and I hope that he continues having a very successful career and all endeavors that he ever takes upon himself. But he is very good at what he does, musician wise. Okay.
You see them dressing up. You see them getting their hair cut, new outfits, toenails painted. I mean, there was just a lot going on. I'm going,
That's
wow,
okay.
I've never seen anybody do anything or approach the whole, the Whittakers, and specifically, I've never seen them approach it that way. It was almost like, and let me just be real and honest with you guys tonight. There's no reason to fake anything and to try to act about anything. So let's just be honest with each other. I think most of you have been pretty honest with me. Sadly, it's not all been really good stuff, but we'll get into that. I promise you'll have a chance to do that. But anyway, what really was touching me was that I seen this family, and if you're new to what's going on with this, I'm not sure how much you know about what's happening. You may have just tuned into this thing. You'll have to go back and check it out. I don't want to go backwards on that. I don't want to go forward on this. There's been several people through there, but one thing Patrick did was he introduced humor without making fun of them, without exploiting them.
I
And
agree,
all of a
Matthew.
sudden, this was like really fun to watch.
And
to watch these
protecting.
guys having a good time, especially Timmy. And
Knowing
Timmy
as
was a rock
hell.
star. I mean, I'm telling you, he became a rock star. And so I got in touch with Patrick. We talked.
I agree. I know that to get people to help financially, that they need to, I assume they need to do content, right? But there has to be certain things put into place. There has to be formal consent. There needs to be some, is it formal consent? Are you going over past the Disability Act that covers the Whittaker family? Are you stepping across boundaries? No one, everyone thinks about, in my opinion, now everything that I say on this podcast is just my observation and my opinion. Okay. Fact check everything. I am human. I am subject to error, please. Okay. And if I say something that's incorrect with a date or a time or a place, let me know. I have no problem. I wear big girl pants so I can get up here and say, you know what, that wasn't right. And I'll correct myself because I can't know everything about everything because I'm a human. So with that being said, do your own research. Don't dox, harass anyone that we talk about on this podcast. Second,
Oh, did I say don't dox or harass in September? Did I say that? Oh, I encourage people to, right? Oh, okay. In September the 12th. Boy, this is freaking amazing to go back and listen. Ha 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 ha.
my point of view.
I wonder if anyone else will review their Whittaker content. I dare ya. Review your Whittaker content. And let's see when the shit show began. Let's see who was dogging who. I dare ya. I dare ya.
It is, how was the consent given? And was it ethically given, legally given? I'm talking all the way back with Mark. I don't know the contract. I don't know the contract that they have now with Eric, but I do know.
I do
Eric
now.
said there was a contract, and it was.
I have the contract now. I sure do. I was sent the contact a long time ago. Okay, I never shared the contract. Someone on Facebook now has shared the contract, so I can share the contract anytime I want to now. And even though he didn't share it, I can share it now too, because somebody put somebody, hey kitty kitty, to try to dox me and say that I was somebody else, and then they decided I was somebody else, and now I'm my own fucking grandma. Okay, so you know.
A fair contract. But then in the same time, he said that it split three ways. Let me tell you there, bub, there's more than three people that you make content off of. I'm just saying, you and Patrick are not the people that we come to see. We were wanting updates on the Whittaker family, okay? And you're not splitting that money fairly. So that's the first red flag that I've got with you. You have also taken your personal page and turn it into a Whittaker page, and you are monetized. You have at least 8 social media outlets that you monetize off of them, that you control over. 7 of them, Patrick controls his own Facebook account. Okay? So I need to know where the money is. Whenever you come to a community and ask for money, you need to come with hardcore receipts, not chicken scratch on a fucking piece of paper. Okay, that doesn't work over here in this community. Nope. Try again, Bob. And now you've left West Virginia. On the 21st to the 25th of this month, you're going to be getting a very, 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 very large check from YouTube. Where is that money going? Have you contacted an attorney? Is it going into the Whittaker money? What's going on? Is anyone checking into that? Or are we just going to let Eric walk free with close to $100,000 of Whittaker money? That's a lot of money, folks.
And I said, how can we connect bluegrass to help this family? Music is healing. It has been for me. I've been involved with bluegrass music for 60 years.
Flies, me
And,
too.
no, not 60 years.
Girl, welcome in. I hope that you're doing well. And everybody, Flies, drop your link. She shares quotes and stuff that are just really nice quotes, daily quotes. So it's so good to see you, Flies. I know that you would remember. I remember this conversation. Like, this is so wild looking back on. It's wild. I mean, it's absolutely crazy.
50 years. And I'll be 65 years old. And I was about 12 years old. So that's close enough. So about 50 years I've been involved with bluegrass music. And it got me through some tough times. Through high school, I met my bride, who I've been married to for 45 years. Maybe 46 in a minute.
Absolutely.
And we met through bluegrass music. So
I
a lot of
agree
wonderful things happened.
100%. Matthew, there needs to be a financial advisor that handles this. Someone that is not involved in content. He gets paid to handle finances because everybody does. That's his job or her job. Not, it don't have to be a he or she, right? Okay, that is outside of the family, that has oversees the money ends of things. Like every month you sit down with that accountant or the attorney / accountant, whatever, and you open up the analytics on every single platform that you have made one red dime off of. And you go over the books with them. That's the way it should be done. That there is showing receipts. I don't know if he knows what showing receipts are. I don't know. But apparently not.
Yeah, Eric, that is true. In my opinion, from what we know from what he has said, Flies is correct. Eric is a YouTuber.
Here was a family in need, dealt a bad hand from birth. I mean, we don't need to get into those details, but dealt a bad hand from birth, and they needed help, and I wanted to help. And I'm going to talk about some things tonight that we've been working on behind the scenes that you don't know. I do want to start saying, and this is a
Let me
great
tell
time
you
for me to
something.
interject right now,
You know how
because
long
the
it
reason
takes
I'm-
to set up a trust? It doesn't take long to set up a trust. You go to a family attorney that handles will, estates, and you make an appointment with them. Okay, he was involved with around 60 to 45 days with this family. Before the monetization button ever was switched on any platform, he should have said to an estate planner, they are out there. They're out there. I have one. Okay, I know I can call the dude up right now and be like, listen, I want to make a change to my estate. Well, what are you looking at? He'll be like, okay, I'll write the papers up. Come in next week, sign it. It's very easy. What? It's easy to do. It's easy to do. It's not complicated. It doesn't take months to do. We're out of COVID, people. Okay, we're out of COVID. Ain't shut down no more.
on here tonight, Patrick is not, is because there's too many distractions right now between Patrick and Eric. Now, if you're new tuning in, you're just gonna have to get caught up on this. I'll do my best to inform everybody on what's happened there. These guys brought in,
Yep.
Eric's probably more the entrepreneur type person, and they were a team, they were working. And let me first say,
Hey,
they
Tara.
did some wonderful things together. They both did. They both worked hard. They did some things that would have never happened had they not come in the picture. It would have took a very unique person to pull off what they did. I don't know if that was all by design. I don't know. I don't care. I know some folks out there have picked sides like this is college football. This is too serious for that. Okay. So for tonight,
No, I'm not on any side except fair transparency and the well-being of a family that desperately needs it. I don't give a damn about Eric. I don't give a damn about Patrick. I wouldn't know them two men if I walked by them on the street. I don't care. I don't care. But what I do care is them putting people up on a platform that cannot give consent. Real consent. Ray cannot give consent. Can Ray give consent? Do you guys think Ray has given consent?
And do you guys, I'm going to ask a question again. Do you guys think that Ray gave consent? Do you guys think that Ray gave consent? Do you think that Timmy gave consent? Do you think Lorraine gave consent? Do you think that if they were asked to sign a documentation about finances, that they would know what they were signing? This is why I have a problem. I have had a problem with this, as you can hear me from 7 months ago, that they did not have a representation of anyone to help them. Of course not. Okay? In my opinion, I am not anyone that specializes in disability. This is just my opinion from public videos.
Do you think that that man would, if he was in his, it could be thinking with a clear mind, he would want himself showed the way he has with his using the bathroom? Best way I can put it. Do you guys think that? Really? I'm almost feel ashamed of myself for even watching it, but I got attracted to their personalities. Now I sit back, I'm like, why did you even indulge that? This is, what is wrong with you, ma'am? I'm just, you know, and I tell you guys how I feel, and I'm subject to change my emotions because that's what we do as humans, right? We get informed, we get educated. We're like, damn, I'm seeing this from a whole, and then I talk to local people that have known the family for years, and now I see things like I am part of the problem here. I'm part of the problem. I'm an asshole. I was watching it too. Not to make fun of them, but you shouldn't be able to monetize a grunt. You shouldn't be able to monetize someone not cleaned up. No, we shouldn't be able, people, we should expect better out here, folks. I feel almost embarrassed, to be honest with you guys.
Put in some kind comments. It's very, very welcome. You want to put some helpful comments in? That's most needed. But if you want to put some hurtful comments in there, probably shouldn't be watching this because I'm not going to address those like that way. I will remind you that the most important thing here is Ray, Lorraine, and Timmy right now. And then the entire family comes next. The whole family. We'll talk about that too. There's opinions there too. But this is not about Patrick and Eric. So we're going to go through that part really quick, and we're going to put that aside, and we're not going to go back to it.
Shabby, I seen that.
I'm not trying to drag me back. I'm a weak guy, and if I've got to defend somebody, I probably will. But they did some wonderful things. So let's first of all commend them for that. And if you like one and not the other, we've all got to agree that they had a really good thing going. Sometimes the chemistry between two people.
I don't know if there was a really good thing going. I don't know that. A really good thing going because they were getting their hair and nailed done, but they couldn't take a shit in their own toilet because of a septic problem, but we'll go out and spend $500 on a new outfit. That's what you call a really good thing, sir? I mean, I have some questions. I'm not trying to degrade anyone that maybe potentially in the beginning had, you know, looking out for somebody. I get it, but it went south. I would not, even sitting here today as a retired person, I'm not going to go out here and spend $500 on one outfit if I don't have my toilet flushing right. Just not going to do it. Okay? Common sense. And it wouldn't have happened if there was an advisor over their stuff.
Work. I've met Patrick. I've never met Eric before, but I've met Patrick. I know where his heart's at. I know that Patrick.
Okay, so right here is where he said, that's why I was like, okay, so he knows Patrick. He's met Patrick. But come to find out, later on, they had never met in person. Right? So, I mean, come on.
Not an entrepreneur. He is not
hey, girl next
a
door.
business person. He's not CEO type. And that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. CEO type may not go into the Whittakers' home, sit on a couch and hug them and take them out and do things and spend the time that he did on there. So if you're looking for a Wall Street type person, it wasn't going to happen. And Patrick is one of them. They're very comfortable. They love Patrick. It doesn't matter what I think.
Okay, so that tells me your perspective there. I'm not looking for a Wall Street type person either. I'm looking for someone. I'm a plain old person out here and living in the world. But I would say before I would take on this project, as you're calling it, they're calling it a project. Okay, before I would take off on something that with this magnitude concerning people's livelihood, I would say, okay, we need to put some medical people in place, psychological needs to be met, emotional level needs to be met, cleanliness issues need to be met before we ever try anything else. But see, I guess because I am a caring, empathetic person and I'm not looking at money, 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 money. Okay, I guess there's some difference there.
They love him. They trust him. I can't walk into the Whittakers' home to help them because what would they think? Oh God, here comes another person that now who's this? Now what's going to happen? How's this going to end up? And there's not time for that now. Now we're in a pretty serious and critical situation, which I promise we're going to get all that stuff. But I do want to get through this and get this behind us. So I have some people that have written to me on the side, said you better watch your back with Patrick, better watch out. And I got to apologize.
Boy, I messed that up.
New people who have just come on to here.
I was trying to type super fast to acknowledge girl next door. I messed that all up. I said, hey, girl next door. I'm sorry. That's the truth. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh boy, I'm sorry. So sorry about that.
Folks, if you're new to this, we're going to get to helping some people and find out why and what needs to be done and what we've been doing. And we'll get you up to speed on that. But for those of you that have been following it and have chosen a side or build a wall up between it or have a bone to pick with both of them, let them work that out. It's not a good situation with him right now, and that's okay. That happens every single day. There's nobody on this thread that hasn't had a beef with somebody. There's nobody on this thread that's got a perfect life, and there is nobody on this thread.
And that's my opinion too, Flies.
And we're going to talk about that too, because that is a big concern.
Well, let me tell you, it's very simple. People want to know where the money is. People want to know where the money is and how it was calculated. It's very simple, Tess. The other night, I showed you guys the back end of just YouTube, the studio part, the analytics part. I have no shame in my game. Let me tell you, honey, I ain't no shame in my game at all, okay? If we make StreamYard money over here, we freaking pelvic thrust. We do. We're pelvic thrusting no bitches over here. We're happy. All right. We're not in it to make I don't pay my bills off of YouTube, so I have no problem showing you the back end so people will understand. And I didn't to say, oh, poor is me. I did it so people can understand. Every single day, you can check your analytics and what each video made. Okay. Each video made. All right. And it takes 2 days of processing for it to catch up. And then you can see what your video did. All right. So it's very easy. It's a 2-day process, and he's never done that. Okay. Then we add that up. And every single platform, social media platform that you're monetized on has the exact same analytics. Okay. But they play on, in my opinion, they like to, so far what I've heard is,
Hey, Texas.
we're going to look at a paper with some pins, chicken scratch on it, and not really dig into what's going on. And that's what I have a problem with. Because you say you're going to be, whenever someone tells you, I'm going to be transparent with you, I'm showing you everything, everything. You didn't show us shit. You didn't even show us the video of the trash condo or the trash Airbnb. You said that you took a video of the trash Airbnb that, you let the guy keep the money, blah, blah, blah. You never showed that. There were supposed to be pills and diapers everywhere. Pills and diapers. And shit. Dog shit. We ain't seen it. Where's the video? You want to come out and make over here on social media, buddy pal? I don't know if you know this or not, but over here, when you make those types of accusations about somebody, you best come with the fucking receipts. Oh, Lord Jesus, I need blood pressure pills already today. Mama Bear Tutu, right, Shay? Yes, it's all about the money. It is about, and it's not about, it is about he put on YouTube and other social media platforms for monetary gain. It's their money. And giving them $1,000 to split in between 5 or 6 of them is not any money when you're making $78,000, when you're making $50,000, when you're making $20,000. Piss off on that shit. No, sir. No, sir. Bed bugs and bad to see. See, you, even if I paid him some insurance money, you can find nobody better. Exactly. He knew they needed to be together. Yes. And it's a crying damn shame. It's a damn crying damn shame. What's happened to these folks over and over again. I came across a video that some chick drove from like California with some food and was like, hey, I'm here with some food. I'm like, what the fuck? Just roll up to somebody's house and be like, video footage rolling. No, on the scene or something going down. Fuck yeah, I'm recording that shit. Okay. I'm not doing it. Photo and Eric's proof of journal, right? No, we don't journal over here, honey. We need I get that. Content creators make money. I get it. I don't say they shouldn't. What I'm saying is it needs to be a cut and dry. Percentages need to be better. Okay. Good afternoon, Melissa. I saw of Mr. Charlie Kirk is touchy subject, and hope that they can find some sort of comfort.
I'm trying to get back to where he talks.
Guy here, he's gonna, I can go in on motherfucker, okay, but I'm gonna not do it. At the other night and said, Google this name. I Googled this name. I see his background. I don't feel. I do believe when you're messing with someone that has an addiction.
Somebody had called it a Bible. It was a thick piece of paper. I did find
thick piece of paper.
I'm not saying he's a Boy Scout now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sticking up for nobody, but I'm just saying there was a lot of things blown way out of proportion, totally unfair. And there was a lady on there that had probably the best post that I've ever seen. She said, I'm hearing all this fighting back and forth. This was today. She said, I haven't heard anybody ask about how Betty's doing or how Lorraine's doing.
People have asked 100 times how Betty's doing. How's Betty doing? Then he put her on camera. Okay. He put her on camera the night that her family was ripped apart from her. Okay. Now he put her back. Bullshit. Shut up, buddy. You don't know what you're talking about. People have asked.
So I'm going to ask you just tonight, can we put that stuff aside? I know it's going to be hard to resist to do that. And I know a lot of you think I'm sticking up for Patrick. No, that's not what's going on. You don't have to stick up for Patrick. That's not the deal. Patrick knows his strengths and his weaknesses, and he knows where his downfalls are at. We all do. But I'm not going to judge him either. I know that if we're going to help the Whittakers, we need Patrick in there. They trust him. It's almost like a translator. I mean,
I wonder if they trust him now. I wonder if the Whittaker family trusts Patrick now. That'd be a good question.
I first met Timmy on FaceTime, and I would say something to him, and Timmy would look at me like he didn't understand.
Did you have to pay for the FaceTime? Was it FaceTime with Timmy? Is that how you got to know Timmy? I'm just asking. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I'm just, because normally people have to pay for FaceTime with Timmy.
What I was saying, Patrick would repeat back the same thing, and Timmy would get it, and he would respond to it. So they trust him.
So I'm assuming that was before they were taken, right? If you had FaceTime with Timmy. Huh. That was a paid a la carte.
Need him. He wants to help. And if you
They need professional, qualified individuals.
think that somebody's such a bad person, again, I'm not telling you he's a saint. I'm not perfect either. Let's
Or
get it out
leave.
right now.
Here, I got a genius idea for you. Get their birth certificates, because it's been said they don't have birth certificates or social security cards, so they cannot get disability or SSI or any government assistance. The thing that you could do for them is get their birth certificate.
But we know that now to be not true. They did receive those types of things.
Certificates, get their social security numbers, sign them up for government assistance, disability, get them in a Section 8 house, do something there. I don't know what Odd County has.
Talk about that. So let's get off this now. I'm going to stop with that. We may bring
Hey,
those
Clock Never
names up
Jammed.
again when we start talking about monetization, because that's a big one. So let's get past that. I want to tell you that as far as Eric is concerned, I don't know Eric. I'm not Eric, but I've watched all his videos. I've watched everything he's had to say. And out of everything, and I do it, and listen, I don't want to sound insincere with the folks out there that have tried to warn me.
Okay, so let me
that
put
stuff
this,
about
let me
this
put
one
this
and
on
that one.
pause because so the Social Security in front of the state of West Virginia. Okay. Patrick, how is that?
Zero. But there has been many, many comments about people that are so worried about me making money. God, folks, you need some new friends, man. There are people out there that will help. I mean, there will. I've talked to probably 20 or 30 people last night that are wonderful human beings. I mean, these are salt of the earth people say, I want to help. I don't care. I just want to volunteer and help. There are people like that out there. And if you don't have enough of them in your life right now, man, I'm telling you what, you need to.
It's very interesting that people can have their points of view on a certain situation, but whenever someone else has a different point of view, then you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy. I gotta be the bad guy. Okay? And that's why he doesn't like me, because my observation on what I was seeing didn't align with his. And now I'm the bad guy.
Search them out in some of these threads. There's some great folks out there. They just feel bad. Their heart was ripped out to see Betty laying on that couch, missing these guys. They only know one life. And these people feel that. Well, others are worried about what another guy's going to get. As far as I'm concerned, from what I do
Absolutely.
know, they did some research on some of the finances. I don't have totals for you, and I know it's a new thing and it's growing. And is it good? Oh, heck yeah. I mean, if you're Joe Rogan, I don't think he's worried about where his next meal's
You better stop it right now. I don't know what you make a year, sir. Or I mean, you charge $5,000 for your band, so what the fuck? But up to 100,000. Let's see what I've seen. $76,000 that's going to be deposited on September 21st, allegedly, is a lot of money for 1 month pay. I don't know anyone in my life that makes $76,000 in 30 days. Do you guys? Do y'all make sense? Because hell, babe, let me tell you what I don't make on here. I wouldn't. Hell, if I ever made $76,000 in a month, me and my mods are going on a fucking cruise. Yeah, and
Well, we still haven't taken that cruise yet, mods. Sorry.
I'll bring the subs with us. We're all cruising, baby. Sir, Mr. Like he
I'd rather stay down here, but there's people that
yeah, he did.
We're going to stay focused on that. So be mad all you want. And but you're invited into the broadcast if you are, anytime you want. Anytime we do a live, Patrick will be returning to these. But I was hoping that we could keep that separate right now. There's a big concern about this little.
So here's the thing. Patrick asked him to be the front guy. Sorry, flies. I mean, don't pack your bags, babe. Because your clothes will be old by the time we ever make $76,000. Because me and my mom's going on a cruise, baby. But Patrick put him on Front Street. Okay. He asked him to do this live. And then he wanted to know why he was getting pushback and different people's opinions and all of the questions. Okay. You were talking about the people's money. We the people. We the people. We are the people. Okay. We are the clickers. We are the viewers. We are the cash appers. We are the super chatters. We are the people that made it happen. You, me, everyone, right? So we have questions. He put you on Front Street, but let me tell you a little secret. That's what Patrick does. Isn't it? Kitty, 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 kitty.
Thing that pops up about offering videograms.
Toddy confirmed that the other day in her video, didn't she? I got a little clip of it. Someone sent me a little clip, timestamp. Patrick tries to people as send-off boys and girls. Isn't that right? Kitty, 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 kitty.
That kind of thing. I put the live on today. I didn't put that on there. And it's an automatic thing that pops up that's programmed in there. So it's just there. Okay. I can't answer.
And it can be removed. It can be removed. Anything that you insert on a platform can be removed. So zip your lips, Bubba. Okay, he still has it attached to it, a videogram. Timmy time. Isn't that sound appealing? Time with Timmy. Timmy time. For $29.99. Get the fuck. Oh, I'm appalled. I'm like, what? What? Do you guys think that Timmy has the mental capacity to say, yeah, I want to do this? And understands the ramifications and where it actually is. Let me ask you guys this. Seriously.
Exactly. We're going to get there, right? Now we know what we know, right, Flies? Where did the quote, let me tell you what I do know. Oh, God, this is going to get juicy. I'm going to tell you what. You guys better hang on for the ride. Okay, remember the video of the Watson video? Where did that come from? I know some of you know where that come from, but where did it really come from? Did it come from somebody else before it came from that other person? And if you know, you know. But we about to spill those beans, honey. We about to spill the beans. Okay, when we get to that part, I have all the receipts to show it to. Oh, it's come clean Saturdays. It's come, bam. But where did he get it? Where did he get it? Do you know? I know. And it shooketh me. And I asked the questions, why? 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 And when we get there, we'll get there. Okay? We'll get there. Come clean Saturdays is what we're having over here, right? Oh, you have to stay tuned. Spill them. Spill it, Lady K. I'll spill it. You'll have to stay tuned. You're going to have to make sure you put on your notifications. And let me tell you, I ain't making a dime off this video. No, unless you Super Cash app. That's it. You're not having any ads running through, nothing. Okay, the Whittaker content has been demonetized from my end for a long time, and it ain't gonna start up anytime soon. Okay, I'm a woman of my word. But if you want to tip your host, you're welcome to.
Do you think that Ray, Lorraine, Timmy, Betty all realize what social media is really like and what it really is having them be portrayed out here on social media? Do you guys really think that they know?
Pelvic thrusted. There we go.
Hopefully you guys got up and did what you're supposed to and thrust. And there's also, people need to understand that this has been brought to the forefront in their county. And let me tell you, there was someone that was, I'm going to leave it. Never mind. I'm not going to say that yet. It's been brought to the county. Okay. It's been brought to the state. And
let me skip on to where he keeps talking.
And then I've
been asked that several times. But let's go back to what I was talking about with my hand in the pot. I've been told, oh, there's another one getting a piece of pie. What piece of pie, man? I've been looking for that piece of pie. I mean, I love it. Look at me. I love to eat. Where's that piece of pie?
I don't like what let's go back. I don't like that. I don't like what he just said. That gives me creep vibes.
I can't answer that question. I've been asked that several times. But let's go back to what I was talking about with my hand in the pot. I've been told, oh, there's another one getting a piece of pie. What piece of pie, man? I've been looking for that piece of pie. I mean, I love it. Look at me. I love to eat. Where's that piece of pie? I'd like to know that. The Whittakers have nothing to show for it. I've seen Patrick's house. He's got nothing to show for it. I don't know, Eric. I mean, I don't know, but I'm.
But let me tell you something. Have you not seen just come over here to my videos. I've showed proofs in the pudding. That's what goes around here, right? And let me tell you, I have showed the documentation on the money transfers between Patrick and Eric. All right. I've showed you the analytics on the performance of the channel. Money's been made. What they've done with it, We'll never know, now will we? Because we don't live with them.
I know that they've worked really hard on a stream. They worked out a deal that's under contract that will have to get resolved.
And the contract ain't worth a shit. It ain't worth what I can wipe my ass on, because they made a contract, from my opinion, from my observation, not fact-based checked at this point, that it is with people that are not have the capacity to make decisions in a financial area like that, sir. So
And I'm going to be honest with you, the contract that I seen ain't worth a shit. Ain't worth a shit. Okay? Ain't worth a shit. It ain't even worth you wiping your ass on if you run out of toilet paper. Okay? I got it. We'll show it.
me, it's bullshit.
I mean, it did melt down and dissolve, but they have
Hey,
to resolve
Scooter.
those issues. But it looked pretty fair to me. As a matter of fact, it was equal across. Nobody was getting more than the other person, and so it looked like they handled that pretty good. So, but you know what? My name wasn't on it, and I'm not asking for my name to be on that.
He said
But
no one was getting more than the other. No one was getting more than the other. Okay. Okay, then. I like, yeah, I mean, hey, listen. If I'm in a contract with you and there's a whole bunch of us and you split between me, you, and one other guy and there's 16 people involved and we're all, shit, okay, then. Okay. Did we hear that right? Let's go back 5 seconds.
so it looked like they handled that pretty good. So, but you know what? My name wasn't on it, and I'm not
Let's
asking
go. Well, we didn't go back
to resolve
further.
those issues. But it looked pretty fair to me. As a matter of fact, it was equal across. Nobody was getting more than the other person, and so it looked like they handled that.
Now we know that's not to be the case. Now, don't we? Oh, now this is not a dig on Mr. Evans. This is just looking back. Mr. Evans, sugar pie honey bunch. Sugar pie honey bunch. Sugar pie honey bunch. We're going to be friends, Ernie.
Pretty good. So, but you know what? My name wasn't on it, and I'm not asking for my name to be on there. But I'm talking about this old arrangement. So the piece of pie you're talking about, it don't exist. Now, if Patrick makes a piece of pie,
Yeah,
and he
Linda.
offers me a piece of pie, I like to eat. Let's leave it go with that, okay?
He said, if Patrick makes a piece of pie and offers me a piece of the pie, this makes sense to me now. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, Patrick, did you ask this guy to run your YouTube channel like you have other people? Is that what he's talking about here? Oh, this makes sense to me now. And then he probably thought about it like I thought about it. We're like, well, that don't make any damn good logic. You're under investigation for fraud. I'm not getting involved with you on any financial shit. Good for you, Mr. Evans. Good thinking, buddy. Clock it. I said it.
You deserve to make a living. So does
Right?
Patrick. So does
Why
Eric.
now,
So does
right,
Whit.
Cheryl?
Nobody deserves to take someone's away from them, though. And I won't be a part of something. I would not be a part of
John.
something if somebody was getting hosed in this deal. I just wouldn't do it. I have my reputation to protect too. And you know, if people. That
Well, let
know
me tell you, honey, you better
when I see
back
all
away
that
quick.
stuff, I'm seeing a bunch of hearts and stuff go up. I love you guys. I mean, you guys have the right frame of mind for what this is about. It's not about me or that stuff. I just
Right.
think people that I don't understand why they come on there to
Easy.
do that kind of
We're
stuff.
trying to figure it
If you
out.
hate somebody, man, there's so much more to life to live. But we got to get this family back together. So I'm gonna get off me from that because I'm a nobody.
I
love
agree.
music. I'm a producer. I'm a good organizer. I'm an honest person. I pay my taxes.
And I think he's an excellent organizer. And I think he's excellent at what he does in his career. And I wish nothing but the best for Mr. Evans. I truly believe that from my heart of hearts. Keep doing you, sir. Keep doing you, sir. I think that you do a fantastic job in your career. Keep doing you. And you probably enjoy the hell out of it.
I'll do my best to be as good as I can. And that's all I can do. And that's all I can say. So I'm nobody special. But the people that are special are not with us right now. And they're sort of been taken away and they're in custody of the state right now. Okay, so I made some notes. I'm sorry. There's some things I just didn't want to leave out.
All right, we got to stop again. Linda, send a $5. But it's fun, and we like it, and we're going to do it. So therefore, you couldn't have gotten scammed. You're being real on this channel. We got arthritis, my mom, Mr. Arthur-itis.
This is a family. This is about the Whittakers. Everybody knows somebody that's in a bad relationship, whether it's a child or a cousin or a nephew, niece, whatever, or if it's a spouse, and they won't leave. And the whole world thinks they know what's best for that person. And they do for all practical purposes. But until that person feels that, that's the best thing for them. There's no way to, I mean, I can't do that. I can't go in and tell Larry he can't go into a house where his family's at. And I can't tell BJ she can't go into a house where her dad's at. And I'm not going to go down and get a protective order. That's for the Whittakers to do. That's their business. They've been through that. I feel that was the downfall with Eric. It seemed like that was the turning point, and it was done. All the good things that they had done together, Patrick and Eric, was over at that point. I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to see that happen. if BJ comes over, I don't want to see her abusing anybody either, like she's been
Yeah.
accused of. I wasn't there, you weren't there, but I was trying to think of.
Oh,
God, what am I
did you
gonna
do
say
it?
if someone's made
Do you?
the
I mean, if you don't want to say,
I'm gonna
that's
tell you,
fine,
family
honey.
is
If you don't want to twist him, show me. You don't have to answer. Eric Jasper, no, sir. This is about it's all happy birthday and I love you. It's oh my god. And the buck stopped when AS. Yes, sir. Eric. I hope it stops. I hope it stops. Not that I don't
Was
want them
it-
to have a new home.
Hey,
And not that I
Elcat.
don't want them to have finer things in life. That I want them to show respect and dignity and know exactly what they're getting into. That's what I want. I don't want them not to have finer things in life. And if they feel like they want to go on social media, that's their God-given right. If they truly, fully understand what is taking place. And if they truly, fully have control over their own finances with assistance, obviously, with somebody, okay? They can be entertaining when they get the roughing up level. The thing about it is, and I don't know either, do they really know how big it is on YouTube? I don't know, or on any social media platform. They have the true understanding, and that's my thing. And if you know how to do dishes, I would watch them. Betty dusting, I would watch it.
Yeah, we talked about that. We would
things that,
watch them.
Sadly, that I'm going to be delivering some things for them on Friday that are going to be some more. I don't want to give it. Maybe
So on
I
Friday,
know,
can
I
you
do
please?
too.
Well, I'm sure that he has it now, but someone said in a comment that they did have the pins. I never seen him wearing the pins. Maybe some underwear, Ray. But could you please make sure that Ray gets some of the pins? Man pants is what I call them. Okay, man pants. Because he sometimes has an issue with the bathroom, and it's not to disrespect him. It's to help him feel more clean with some adult wipes. Could you please fucking deliver that asshole and some Ensure because he looks a little thin, fuckhead.
the next broadcast. We'll go
I
over
was
those
getting
things.
mad.
But there's some very thought out things in there.
I
but have to
apologize for
give you a
calling
sense.
you names,
You are
sir.
the world right now. You may never meet them. It may be something that shows up in the mail, but they know that came from somebody kind and each other. And I'm still talking about BJ here. And she's part of that small world. They don't want the rest of the world in there. They don't mind the internet thing. They're okay with that. There is a monetary reward there for them, and they know that. But it's a very small
Let
world they
me
live in. And when you
stop
take
this for a second. January Larry, thank you very much. And Flies, thank you very much. Let me give you a little something for your contribution over here for my time as your host today.
Bok bok bitch. Chickens are bitches. These are bitches, dude. Bok bok bitch. Oh. Oh. Bok bok bitch. These are bitches, dude. Chickens are bitches. Bok bok bitch.
Bok bok, bitch.
Chickens are bitches. Sorry, Uncle.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you, and I appreciate it very much. I'm like a bartender serving out the hot drinks. Thank you, ladies, very much.
a relative out of that, it's a pretty big piece of it. And I don't think that that's something that they just want to give up just because of something that she did, which is monumental. I mean, now believe me, that would not be acceptable, I'm sure, in your home or in my home. I would not put up with that. But that's not
Isn't
me,
that
and
funny?
that's not you. That's the Whittakers. We live in this big giant universe. We go places and we do things, and
I want to hear what he said again.
give up just because of something that she did, which is monumental. I mean, now believe me, that would not be acceptable, I'm sure, in your home or in my home. I would not put up with that. But that's not.
What are you not putting?
And that's the thing, that there is family that lives around them, and that's a whole nother story with me. They're a family that lives around the Whittakers, and I'm not gonna say it. No, let's just
Up
keep
with
The world
going.
they live in. And when you take that came from somebody kind and each other, and I'm still talking about BJ here. And she's part of that small world. They don't want the
Hot
rest of the
tea
world
on
in
a
there.
Saturday
They don't mind the
afternoon.
internet thing. They're okay with that. There is a monetary.
You don't know that. You don't, because I don't think they grasp the big picture. And I'm not trying to say that they're not intelligent. I don't think they understand. I don't see computers in their house. I don't see them all having cell phones and understanding how many views they've gotten off videos. In my personal opinion, I could be wrong. I could be one, and I will take full accountability if I'm 100% wrong.
Reward there for them, and they know that. But it's a very small world they live in. And when you take a relative out of that, it's a pretty big piece of it. And I don't think that that's something that they just want to give up just because of something that she did, which is monumental. I mean, now believe me, that would not be acceptable, I'm sure, in your home or in my home. I would not put up with that.
Well, you're dealing with people with emotional trauma, intimidation. See, you're not too good at this either, buckhead. Oh, I got to quit saying the F. That, where is it?
Sorry for calling you the F head.
To TikTok because she's going to be reviewing stuff. So I don't chat a lot in the chat. That doesn't mean I'm not there.
That was
And
soup.
them stuff on a Friday. Like
I
shit.
mean, I can't get that image out of my head. I didn't see it happen. I can't imagine that poor guy smiling all the time. His knee swelled up that big, and he's smiling and pointing at it, and Eric's putting motion on it, and he's pulling his pant leg up and walking around, and he's living in conditions that there's no way that any of us would live in. And the things that we take for granted, would be luxury to them. But he was happy there. And one day he was pulled out of his home. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about the state. Trust me on that. I'm not. Those people are incredible people to do what they do. You know how hard that must have been for them? They knew who they were, and they knew what they were having to do. They were forced to do that. They didn't have a choice. They had to go in and do that. I promise I wouldn't bring in, okay, so I can do this without saying somebody's name or anybody's name. You just do the math yourself. 5-6 years ago, whenever it was when Mark was in there, they were brought to the whole nation knew who the Whittakers were. They become things nationally. And
Becca is telling us that Patrick only bought that property a year ago by them. He said before he lived a few miles away, though, his entire life. And yes, he has lived in the area. I can verify that too, his entire life. He also was one that bullied Timmy and the family when he was younger. The Whittakers were nothing but a payday to all who filmed them. Absolutely. It's really sad. And I don't think they had the ability to give proper consent.
A good cook. And I let those good looks just fool me. And she's listening in the other rooms. No, I'm kidding.
Hi, Misty. Good to see you.
She's great cooking. But I don't want to be, the drug addict doesn't want to be a drug addict. They don't want that, but they can't get out of it. And
Misty, good to see you.
I started talking about the state and them coming in here. And here's where it comes back full cycle with the state. They've got their hands full. They do. And if you think that the Whittakers are the only people that are like that and living in those conditions up there, they're not. There's no way they can handle the load that's going on up there. Look at what goes on in the inner cities, folks. Look at all the programs. I got on Meta AI today because I'm not smart enough to I don't know what kind of programs are available, that kind of thing. I looked at programs in the inner city, and there are so many, list a mile long come out about things that are being done by private companies. There's foundations, there's churches, then there's all the government programs and money that's allocated for grants for this and that to help people in the inner city to become entrepreneurs, to help the physically handicapped, seniors. You go right on down the line. People in poverty, the food, to help with the food, help them pay their utilities, all that stuff. And so there's all this going on in these inner cities. And guess what's going on in odd West Virginia, folks? The state has to handle all of that. They've got their hands full. It is unbelievable. So, what I think needs to happen is that I think that they're going to take care of them. We're going to work with them hand in hand, and we're going to try to get them back. And that's what we're going to try to do. Is it going to be guaranteed? No, we can't guarantee. We don't know. So anyway, I think that what we're going to have to do now is we're going to try to get this whole thing organized. I'm sorry, I get these messages coming in like crazy. We're going to do that.
Stay focused.
I want to go down the line here, and again, I want to talk about what we do know. We do know that they're in custody right now, and we're being told that they're together, which is a good thing. That Ray, Timmy, and Lorraine are together, and they're going to be, evaluated mentally and physically.
Yeah, he makes me want to take a shower too.
Hopefully, that they're getting through this. They're strong enough to get through this, but this has really got to be a very, very, very tough thing. I know the only life they knew was being home. What is home now? Unfortunately, it can't be the same house that they're in. So there's a lot to do there. I mean, there's a ton to do there. So there's going to be.
Oh no, I don't have any plans on stopping. I have no plans on stopping, following through with because people are working on. There's a couple different things that I know for sure that's going on behind the scenes with local people. Okay, that's what I pretty much do. I'm not a political channel. I'm not a life and be on YouTube, but done with protection. Okay, so what did he do? Wait, I gotta go back because I was in the chat. What did he say? Whenever I hear monetization forwarded, I gotta go back.
Look at some other things like some used homes, some things that are suitable and sound. It may not be the prettiest thing in the world, but building a new house, that's not an option right now. There's just not time for that right now. I mean, it could be down the road. Maybe this thing will monetize itself to the point where that can be afforded.
If they've made
boy, oh boy, this was such a effing mess.
Money. They've made money. They're making money. I think I know what's happening here, but we'll wait. Okay.
You can do that. So
they're still making money. Every time somebody.
I want to talk about a positive side to everything that's happened here from the very beginning to now. I want to talk about a positive side. I want to talk to you about what I see from an educational standpoint and getting the attention of the entire world right now. There are millions of people following.
Oh no! But you act like it ain't that big.
Been addressed. There's just too much going on, and it's too much to handle. But when I talked about the programs in the inner cities and that kind of thing, there's a lot of things because there's a lot of good, loving, caring people, and what they're doing is they're trying to help underprivileged people and people with handicap, people who need transportation and groceries and that type of thing. They're trying to help them out. And there are programs in West Virginia. There's just not the abundance of programs that there are in the inner cities. And are the Whittakers able to go and seek those things out themselves? And I don't think that's possible. That just doesn't seem like that's going to be something that's going to happen without some help. So we need to be there for them. We're looking into all those things, but it's almost a forgotten land. And there's a lot of people in other cities that have never seen
it.
There are children that have never seen a chicken before. They've never been in a farm. They've never seen anything like that. Can you imagine? They don't even know that people live this way. And
damn it.
I think that when disciplining my children about how fortunate they were to have the things that they had. had they seen how some people have grown up and lived
I can't with shit out of
years
me.
ago,
You're not saying anything. The right people surrounding them with the
it does not have to be me. In fact, I prefer
through the state. It's going to be a slow process. Where's the money that's
whoever's still sending the mad faces out there that they roll their sleeves up and get in here and do it for no money.
oh, there is. Let me tell you.
It's
I know exactly what's being done behind the scenes that you just don't know. And in Florida, coming from Mrs. Florida,
Let's see what his last words were.
but you said you're coming with some facts. And let me tell you something. An attorney is going to get involved, and an attorney is going to trademark their name and everything that's put out. Anything, everything, trademarked. It's just going to happen.
Well, now we know that that's not going to be happening because now they are not to be on social media. That's what we heard, right? We heard that the Whittaker family is no longer to be on social media. That's what we heard over there on the Facebook. And and we haven't heard anything from any of the Whittaker family on social media, which is probably a good thing. But that was the introduction to Mr. Evans. And he was put on his own platform to speak for Mr. Warwick. That's what he said. All right. And there's a history. As we go through this, you'll see a history that whenever Mr. Warwick likes to have people do his dirty work. Isn't that right, Miss? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Okay. Isn't that right? And I'm going to tell you, you can ask different content creators if he's ever asked them to do some dirty work. Why is that? Why is that? Because you have a broken leg, you can't type? I don't know. You're in too much pain. I don't know the question, Mr. Rourke. Why don't you answer me that? Give me a fucking text, Mr. Rourke. You got my number, bro. Huh? But you won't. All those little text messages that you gave, oh, Miss, here, kitty, 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 kitty. What about ours? Why don't you put them all out? Why don't you put them all out? How about the recorded conversations, Mr. Rourke? I'm living in a one-party state, Mr. Rourke. Damn it. Might suck to be you. You fuck with a bull, you're gonna get horned. Just saying. Just saying. That's not a threat. I can go back and listen to him. Bring information over here. I'm never going to play him on social media. I might read the transcripts of them. It's not a threat. It's my conversation. I might even read what I say and everyone else can fill in the blank. Not a threat. It's content. I once said one time, you met me as a content creator, you'll stop knowing me as a content creator. Right? Okay. You don't do his dirty work, he will send others after you. It's what's being said on the streets. Oh, Sunnyside. And I think that, one skip confirmed that the other day on a video. Someone sent me a timestamp of a video. Said, because he wanted her to go after someone and she wouldn't do it. So now they are not friends. Oh boy, this is going to get real dicey. This is going to get real spicy. All of the little secrets come to... Doesn't shit float? Shit floats, don't it? Maybe someone's going to be up a shit creek without a paddle. Hell, I don't know. All of those fucking sayings, right? All those sayings. All those little sayings. So that's that video. So are you guys interested on continuing next Saturday? Are you guys interested on it? Because, we can. What will be the next video? Let me go back here and see what the next video will be. Oh, the next video will be, is this it? Let me bring this up. I think it was the one I just reviewed. Yeah. The next video will be, close this one, go back. I wish it would hold it in place because see, all these are privated, so I'm having to go through. Patrick Tells All. Let's see what this video is. I'll show you a little blip of it. So there's some more text messages. Oh, I'll just get you intrigued real quick, okay? And we'll listen to a little bit of this real quick. And, oh, child. Baby. Patrick tells all. All right, let's see here. See what I'm talking about.
Such a missed opportunity. Someone could have made a full-on reality show out of the Whittakers, moved them to Beverly Hills and taken them from poverty. You know, there could have been, they could have kindly remind everybody of this month. Okay,
Oh, let's
and
go
like
back.
going to be ready 19 p.m. August the 14th at 12:19 p.m. Okay, monetization for the month of August had already been cut off for September pay. So September is going to be coming to their bank accounts between the 21st and the 25th of September this month. Okay, in like 10 days, in between now and 9 days. All right, and let me read this to you. All right, it says, my personal page has been, this is Eric in the black, blue is Patrick, Eric in the black, blue Patrick. Okay, Eric says, my personal page has been discovered. People are hitting me like crazy. I was trying to keep from that happening, but dude, I guess I'll start pumping it on there as well. And I already have it monetized, so I can start bringing in the bonuses too. I'll let you know, and we will split it. I do have dad talk stuff going on there too. I already had 1,000 for the month before I started.
Okay, that we already read that one. Make sure this isn't the same video I just played. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, there's that. We read this one. Okay, so here's the Patrick Rourke with his Odd West Virginia. Let's see what I'm saying.
Here's the thing about it. Here's what it bothers me. You see this right here. It says Patrick. That's his personal page, right? He has 272,000 followers. Okay, he's following 224. That's his name. And his backdrop is the Whittaker family. Let's click in it. See? I'm not lying to you, right? Okay.
But that's where he started putting up Whittaker content, though. That's where and this is what the reply will be. Well, that's where I was putting the Whittaker content on my personal page. Okay, I know. Then it got you got in over your head. You got in over your head. So that's what we'll pick up, you guys. Make sure. Let me write this down so I can remember exactly which one it is. Patrick tells all. Okay, let's write this down so we know. And we're going to ask about the shoe story, if I can share that. Patrick tells all. Because I'll forget by next Saturday. Patrick tells all. Okay, so that's where we'll pick up next week. Okay, hopefully you guys will join me again next week. And we'll continue on our little journey through the past. I hope if you guys, anytime you guys don't want me to do this, let me know. I'll stop reviewing it because I can watch my videos on my own and give my own commentary to my own damn self. But if you're enjoying it, and it's so crazy to look back on the things that we know now, and along the way, I'll spill the tea as I know it. Okay, I'll throw out little nuggets of information that I can. Okay, and if you guys are interested, I'll continue on doing it on Saturdays. Let me know in the chat if you want me to continue. If not, then I won't, and that's okay. That's okay. I have all of it in the private, and I can watch it at any time. But it is very nice to go back and review as we see things now. Love going back to catch what we met. I know, and things start to ring a bell. I'm like, that's why that happened, because of what I know now. You know, Sunnyside Me Too. It's crazy. It's fun to look back. Yeah, it's fun to look back. And if the court date ever becomes public, then you guys know that I have all intentions on going to that trial. if it's open to the public. So there's that. I'm not intimidated by anyone. Okay, it's just because Patrick Rorick has sent somebody he thought after me, which you think I'm fucking scared? You think I'm from Chicago, bitches? I'm not scared of you. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Come to the back of the yards and meet me, okay? I'm not scared or intimidated to go to West Virginia to go to the court trial, okay? I'm just not. All right, until, and there's always a bigger bull out there, right? You're going to meet a bigger bull than you one day. Yeah, okay. But until then, I'm going where I want to go and I do what I want to do. Okay. So, anywho, I appreciate you guys. So we're going to go to the court if we're going to have one. I'm a wise gal over here. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know in the comment section if we want to keep it trucking or if we want to move on to something else on Saturdays. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. If you see each other in chat, make sure you say hi to each other, okay? Until next weekend, peace.